Hello everybody, this is Doug at Jammin J Auto and Tire, and you're looking at a 2020 Ford Transit 250, and we're going to talk about brakes on this thing today, and I'm going to show you how a lot of people think that brake jobs are easy. Well, we have a saying around here, I didn't buy this car, I didn't build this car, I didn't break this car, but I'm going to show you what happens on these cars. We did not design this way, but Ford did. So here's the thing, in the past when we went to do disc brakes, we would undo these two caliper bolts, and this caliper would just fold off and come off, take the brake pads out, and then in most cars this brake rotor right here would just slide right off. However, on the Ford Transits, what they did is they put that brake rotor between the wheel bearing and the hub, and so what happens is, if you look, there's 6 holes here that hold this hub in there, but if you look down in here, I don't know if you can see them, but there's nuts in there too. Those nuts are actually holding the wheel bearing on. So this is a very complicated brake job to do. It's not as simple as just pulling that brake rotor off of there. By the way, all these bolts, including the ones in there, I'm going to show you them too, here are one-time use bolts according to Ford, so we have to replace all those bolts is what they're wanting us to do. And this vehicle, since we're working on the front, is also getting rear brakes. I'm going to show you how much more difficult that one is, because what they did in this case is this brake rotor is going to get replaced, and they sandwich it between this hub and the axle. So yes, this whole axle shaft assembly goes in this hole, so we have to pull the whole axle out because they put the rotor on the back side of it. A dumb design. Once again, on other cars, you take the wheel off, take the brake caliper bracket off, and boom, it all comes apart. These make it much more difficult. I'm going to sneak around the other side real quick and just show you how the other side looks when it's done. But there we are, all back together. New bolts in place, torque to spec. Like I said, this is a very expensive and difficult to do brake job.